In a quiet village surrounded by hills and woods lived a young girl named Belle. She loved reading books, walking through wildflower fields, and imagining faraway lands. While others dreamed of riches and grand parties, Belle dreamed of adventure and of meeting someone who loved stories just as much as she did. Though the villagers found her odd, Belle didn't mind. She had a heart full of wonder and a spirit full of light. One stormy night, Belle's father lost his way in the forest. Seeking shelter, he found an enchanted castle, tall and twisted, with ivy climbing its stone walls. He stepped inside and was amazed to see glowing candles, talking clocks, and dancing teacups. But the master of the castle was a beast, towering, furry, and gruff. When he found the man, he roared, "This is my home!" Terrified, Belle's father begged for mercy. And soon, Belle came to the castle herself, not to run away, but to offer her place in exchange for her father's freedom. At first, Belle was afraid of the beast. He had sharp teeth, loud footsteps, and a deep, growling voice. But soon, she saw something different. He gave her a grand library filled with books. He asked about her favorite stories. He listened when she spoke. Each day, the castle felt less cold and more like home. Belle sang in the gardens. The beast tried to smile. They even laughed together over tea. Slowly, they became not just guests, but friends. In a hidden room, the beast kept a single glowing rose under glass. Each petal that fell brought him closer to a curse he could never break. Long ago, he had been selfish and unkind, and a spell had changed him into a beast. Only love, true, gentle love, could break it. Belle asked him, "Why do you keep the rose?" The beast replied, "It reminds me that love must be given, not taken." And Belle understood something. Inside the beast's great heart was someone trying very hard to be good. One day, Belle saw in the castle mirror that her father was lost and ill in the forest. Without hesitation, the beast let her go. "Thank you for everything," she said, looking back one last time. Days passed. Belle's heart felt heavy. She missed the castle, the laughter, the books, and the beast. And when she returned to find him, lying still near the rose, she cried, "Please don't go. I care for you, not for how you look, but who you are." A single tear touched the beast's fur. Then suddenly, light filled the room. Magic swirled like golden wind. The rose glowed bright red again. The beast lifted from the floor, spinning through light and stars. And when he stood up, he was changed. No longer a beast, but a gentle prince with the same kind eyes. The curse had broken, not with a kiss, but with true, selfless love. The castle blossomed with life again. Curtains danced in the wind, the gardens bloomed, and laughter filled every room. Belle and the prince read books in the garden, danced in the halls, and explored the world together. They ruled not with power, but with kindness and love. And in the heart of the castle, the rose remained, not as a curse, but as a reminder that love, at its truest, always sees what's inside. And so, the girl who loved books and the beast who learned to love lived happily ever after, surrounded by friendship, laughter, and stories that would never end. Good night, dear dreamer. Remember, real beauty always begins in the heart. Sweet dreams. The end.